So back to the track, the third and final of the morning session. Men's 400 meters T11. And it features the 200 meters gold medalist, Timothée ADOLPHE. Disqualified in the 100, gold in the 2. What about the 4? 2 from Turkey, 1 from France and Spain in the field. Semih Deniz of Turkey with his guide, Furkan Bogahan. Gerard Descarreda of Spain in 5 with Marcos Blanquinho Esposito as his guide. Silver in the 200, and he won 3 bronzes in Christchurch in 2011. Lane 3 for Turkey, Hasan Hüseyin Kassar, silver medalist in the 5,000 meters alongside his guy Yusuf Percek. And Timothée ADOLPHE, gold in the 200, disqualified in the 1 because his guide Cédric FELIP false started, but he didn't get his pink slip, and they both won gold together. And ADOLPHE won bronze in the World Championships in the 400 in Lyon last year. Strong chance of gold again here. All except Semih Deniz have medalled at these Europeans this week. So it's Timothée ADOLPHE in 1, Hasan Hüseyin Kassar in 3, Gerard Descarrega in 5, Semih Deniz in 7. The final of the men's 400 meters T11. They were left an awful long time in the blocks. ADOLPHE gets away well, and so too in 5 for now does Descarreda of Spain. And already Timothée ADOLPHE is well past Hasan Hüseyin Percek. He is a bronze medalist from last year in the 4, enjoys the longer distances certainly, and he is flying right now. He's destroyed the stagger on Hasan Hüseyin Kassar, and now he's got Descarreda and Deniz close by. Timothée ADOLPHE leading very comfortably. The only real challenge coming from Semih Deniz for now for Turkey, and Semih Deniz is in big trouble here because it's going to be Spain and Descarrega who will take the honours here. Oh my word, the guide was very close. The guide was very close for Descarrega. ADOLPHE crosses the line in 2nd place with Philippe, and ADOLPHE for a long way looked to be leading, but Descarreda was very, very fast indeed. Deniz tried to come up for Turkey also. Well, this is a very interesting one. We're going to have to take a close look at this finish. Descarreda, the first athlete, crossed the line. When they straightened up, well, ADOLPHE had taken care of Kassar very easily, but not Descarreda. But watch his guide, Blanquinho alongside. The guide cannot cross the line first. He did, didn't he? Did he? I think he did.
That's very close. It seemed like the guide might have just dipped before Gerard Descarreda.
Incredible. Well, watch the... If we can see the yellow singlet, then he's going to be disqualified. That's it. That is it. The Spaniard is going to lose it. He's going to be disqualified, and it's the 2nd time we've seen that this week. The guide cannot cross the line first. And Descarrega, who was the first athlete past the line, has been disqualified, and Timothée ADOLPHE gets his 2nd gold medal of the week.
It's never great to see that, but I think when you get so into your race and so focused, yeah, with the guy just heading for the line, it's always tough.
What a miscalculation by the guide, Marcos Blanquinho Esposito. Descarrega, the first athlete, past the line, but not the first man past the line, which means gold goes to Timothée ADOLPHE. What a week he's had. Cédric FELIP, his guide, false starting in the 100 semi, and they were disqualified. And he was in tears, but he's won 2 gold medals this week now. Well, it's been an eventful week for him, there's no doubt about that. Denis gets the silver, Cassar the bronze in a personal best time. He was originally outside the medals, and Des Garega has been disqualified. And wait a second, Cassar has apparently been disqualified too because he left his lane. Rule 18.5a, and that is a lane violation. So there's only gold and silver being awarded in this. Des Garega's guide went in front of him, and Cassar has gone out of his lane. Well, we're seeing it all here, and the guide, Furkan Yusuf Percek, is having a few words, and well, we've seen everything in the T11s this week, and there are rules that have come into play that we never would have come across before. Adolphe, gold, Denis, the silver, and Cassar and Des Garega are both disqualified. Various rules in play. And, you know, I remember asking my co-commentator for London 2012, Piers O'Callaghan, because he's an IAAF rules official. He was one of those, by the way, who was ruling on Benabad in the steeplechase last week in Zurich, and he lost his gold in the steeplechase because he whipped his singlet off before the end. And I was just asking him, well, what happens if this happens? What happens if that happens? And he said, well, this would happen, but it's unlikely that would ever happen. It has all happened this week. I'm glad I asked him 2 years ago, because now I know. So we've had a lane violation for Cassar, he's disqualified. Des Garega's guide goes ahead of him, he's disqualified. And Adolphe was disqualified because his guide false started earlier in the week.